Hello friends. I'm very sure when you have logged into Amazon, you must have seen these kind of options like here you are allowed to choose different brands, even you have a price range, or you can choose different categories, right? These are something which we often do on our day-to-day basis when we go for purchasing a product in different e-commerce application. But have you wondered what are these things? Well, definitely I know you people is aware about this. These are different filtering options or performing different search options, right? But the question is, how do you do this if you're working on a project? And that brings us to something called filtering in Django REST framework. Well, what does filtering means? The usual behavior of a REST framework is to return the entire query set of a model class. I don't need the entire query set all the time. We might also read certain fields or certain record which are more relevant. So for that reason, to get the specific data that actually needs your purpose is what the topic called filtering is all about. But this filtering has to be done on basis of the model because we're working on Django REST framework, and it has to be in the form of API, right? Well, we have already seen in my last video that I was working on the product, and this product has got there are three different products which I have got. We have seen this, but what we didn't see is different filter option like what we saw right over here. The brand, the price range, and the category, these things are not there in my last video, and that brings us right now over here. Well, let me first see. Okay, let me maximize this. Let me first see all the product one more time, and here it goes. I have got exactly three product, ID1, ID2, and ID3, and now we would go with the category like what we saw over here. There's the categories here. So I will mention the category according to my data that is provided over here. Suppose I want to check for the category that is called HP. Well, I have written the record all these things at first so that it can save some time. As I click this over here, you see a query parameter gets added, and the value which I'm giving is as home. So I'm looking for the category that is of type home, and what is that? The vacuum cleaner is the one that falls in the category home. So if I hit the send button now, I would be seeing only the record where the category home does match. Sound interesting? So let me uncheck this and click on this once again. So let's go for a category, suppose iPhone or phone, right? So here I add the category, and this I remove it, and I write phone over here, and I have got only one record that falls on the category phone. A very simple query, or you can say like a select star from table name where the category name is this. Nothing very special, right? But still, we are working on Django REST framework. Here you're getting the data in the form of an array, and inside that array you can have multiple objects. For that reason, we have got an array of object, although at this point of time I just got only one object. Okay, that's what the category is all about. Now let's move to the brand. Yes, well, I was going through this particular website and I was following the same thing what they have done. I know it's just a very trivial effort from my side because Amazon is simply awesome. Okay, let's come to the brand. So over here I have gone like HP, I have gone LG, and I have got brand like Apple. So let's choose the brand called LG. How about that? So LG would provide us a vacuum cleaner once again, and here it goes. And what if I go for HP? Then I'm supposed to get the laptop, right? So I click on the search, and I'm supposed to get the laptop, and here it comes, the ThinkPad. Wow, the brand is also working fine, and there can be multiple objects in context to one brand. That's the reason we have got an array. Okay, that's great. Now something special comes up which is actually not over here, but still I believe someday they would also come up with, that is called, how about going for a search, not over here, but you must have seen that when you search something over here, automatically as you keep on typing, automatically the data pops up. Just I'm writing raspberry, I just wrote raspberry, and automatically these lists are starting popping up, and that's the beauty of Amazon. And so here comes a different kind of filtering, and that would bring me to the next filter option, and that is called, okay, I have a field called keyword. But do you really think keyword field is there in the table? Well, let me show you one more time. I don't have any field by the name called keyword, but what Django REST framework and the filtering option can provide is you can come up with a custom field which is not there in your model. Yeah, you signed routely. You can add a custom field where the field name may not be there. So I added one field called keyword, and here I'm going to implement something very awesome. I will not write the entire field name like what I was doing over here. I just wrote the initial few letters, and automatically the data started popping up. So suppose I wrote vac VSE, and that too in the camel case. Well, the data was in the camel case, but over here, I mean, it was in uppercase initially, not exactly camel case, it was uppercase, but I wrote all in lowercase. Do you think this particular kind of option will work? I don't know. Let's click on the send button. Bingo, and here it comes. It does work. The keyword is working in context to the name of the particular product, and it is case insensitive. That is the most interesting part, and that's what even we saw in Amazon website. When you're typing, it is case insensitive because the initial letter is in uppercase, but what I was writing was in lowercase. Okay, that's really cool. Okay, so let's go and search for something called like another product with a keyword called think. I am not writing the entire word. I just wrote SITHI, or I just add one letter, extra letter N, and I'm expecting the thing bad should come. Yes, exactly. The custom filterization is working because this particular field is not there in my model in reality, but the initial letters what I have written over here, and that got matched. So when you're working on a custom filter behind the scene, a very important topic which is always important for every programmers to know about is called a regular expression. So over here regular expression is coming in picture. That's the reason this kind of custom filter is actually working. Okay, so all that's the beauty of filtering. Okay, now last but not the least, over here I have got another custom field called min price. Well, exactly, I have a price over here, but I don't have a min price. But if you see over here, there is a slider is there. As you drag on, the min price, the max price is going to work. So over here I want to go for, and between the range is also there, right? So what I would be going is that let's check out over here. I have got different products with a different price, so I can mention the min price. So min price, I have mentioned the minimum price should be 10,000 rupees. Well, then all these three products would come under that category because all these three product has got the value minimum 10,000 rupees, right? So what I will doing is that I will go and specify. Suppose I want to target the iPhone, I would say a product that is above 50,000 because this is below 50,000. So what would happen in that case? I hope I would be seeing only the iPhone in that case. And here it goes. I'm right. I'm saying only the iPhone because iPhone comes up with a minimum price. Above this is the value. So it is like whatever the minimum price I will put forward, it should be greater than that, okay, or it should be exactly like that. Suppose I say minimum price is this is 79,000, right? So if I say the minimum price is 79,000, then also this thing should work. Let's check out. So this is the minimum price I have mentioned, and I click on this, and yes, the minimum price exactly, it's still working because here you see the key field got added and the minimum price is 79,000 and it's exactly the same, so it does work. So anything that is above, greater than, equal to should be the right term to put forward over here in context to minimum price. Okay, so let's come up with something like this. How about the max price? I don't want to see any product that is above this range. Okay, so here is a range. The minimum price should be 10,000, the maximum price should be 20,000, and any product that falls under this range I would love to see. So here is like this particular slider is going to work for this. As you can drag this, suppose you are dragging this one, you are putting a range over here. The minimum price should be this, the maximum price should be this, and you want to get the data in between. That is what I'm trying to figure out over here, and I know it's a very stupid effort because Amazon is just awesome, but still there is nothing wrong in giving an effort. And I click on the submit button, and here it comes. I would be getting only the vacuum cleaner because that actually lies within the range, and anything above this. So if I say I would like to see anything above 20,000, so in that case the vacuum cleaner won't be there in the list. We will be left over. Okay, what do we have? Maximum price I have written, that is the 20,000, or maximum price is 20,000. That means within this range I will be seeing, or anything above 20,000. If I say the minimum price should be above 20,000, in that case the vacuum cleaner won't be there. Let me show you that. Yes, this is the minimum price I have said. So anything above this 20,000 price I would love to see. In that case other two product, which is 49,000 something and 79,000 is the product that would come within that. So you saw that how we can set up a range. Suppose the minimum price is 20,000 and the maximum price is 40,000 or 50,000. In that case the vacuum cleaner won't be there, and we will see only with the ThinkPad because that's what actually fits the range, right? So we saw something very awesome, something very cool, and all this is coming from the context to Django REST framework, and that too the filtering, where we provide a custom filterization, and based on our custom requirement the query set would be resultant, and that's something what we have to do in our real life application as well. So I would be working more on the filtering option because there are a lot more to go with this. So this is the first video on the filtering context. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.